Hi, good afternoon, folks. In this video, we're going to take a look at what the Seattle expansion might mean for us trying to move Jack and how it affects us with unrestricted free agents, etc., etc. Let's take a look at it. Coming up. Okay, the shout out goes to Anxious Squid Productions. And it's actually a good question because he said, will Seattle coming in affect our off-season and getting UFAs, and can we take advantage to a key potential move with them? I believe yes. I believe there's a potential chance we can actually move Jack and Skinner together over there, which I might get into a bit here. But I'm just saying it's a bit of a long shot, but I believe it's a possibility because if they want to start out with a franchise player, they would have to take something like that off our hands. And others, because of their draft, meaning, I guess you're talking trades with others. No, it won't affect trades with others at all. I don't believe. The market's the market. It's going to stay the way it is. There's going to be a lot of demand for Jack, folks. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But as for the unrestricted free agents, let me put this down. Myself, okay, as a Sabres fan, I don't want to go in the UFA market this summer. I don't. I really think it would be a bad mistake if we go and we spend $5 or $6 million on some big ticket name when we're not even really close to a playoff spot yet. You know what I mean? I would do that in the off season at the deadline. If the Sabres surprise a lot, okay, then we can get aggressive. I wouldn't get aggressive this off season with free agency. No, we've seen how it backfired just this year with Taylor Hall. You know. And not because of that, though. Not because of that. I don't want to blame Taylor Hall. But it's a perfect example of what can happen, you know, if you try to rush the process. And I really believe the Sabres, this is going to be a process now. Even this trade, you know, people are saying, Wayne, you're jumping the gun thinking 3 weeks. They're probably right. But I think that behind the scenes, I really believe right now there's a lot of bitterness. I just think that's what's going on. I just think Jack and his camp just hate the Sabres right now and they want out. That's just how it feels to me. Anyway, so with Seattle, yes, is that, that I'm glad you brought in this question because I kind of brought it up in a past video, but not to this extent. I think if Seattle contacts us interested in Jack, we got a shot of getting rid of Skinner's contract. We got a shot. I think Skinner, in his right mind, would want to go play somewhere and not, you know, be, you know, I just do. I think Skinner would welcome leaving with Jack. I do, because he probably thinks he would get to play with him out there. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So on that part, yes, I think with Seattle, that part of it. And Seattle, with their draft, I think what you were saying also, Squid Productions, I think what you were mentioning also, if I read that right, was you're talking about how by them acquiring these other pieces from, is it going to affect the other teams to trade? Not really, no, because the thing is, a lot of the pieces they take, some of them are going to be high ticket ones, there'll be some big ones, the big names Seattle grab, and there'll be some they don't though. You know what I mean? So I'm sure they're going to have cap open and there's going to be a lot of things that can happen. And it's going to open cap for other teams too. It will. It's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? It makes the league have, think about it, potentially $81.5 million more to spend. If you think about it that way, right? I mean, if they max out their cap, they've taken $81.5 million of money away from other teams, which are players, and put it on their budget. So yeah, those other teams all of a sudden have more space than they thought they might have for a potential Jack trade. It helps us, in my opinion. It does. I think so. And, you know, again, I wanted to mention unrestricted free agency. I'm looking at this note again of yours. There's no way, if the Sabres dabble into free agency, I will lose my mind this summer. This is not the summer for the Sabres to go free agent crazy. It's not. This is a summer to start clearing the books, really opening up the cap again. And Pagula not make any stupid boneheaded mistakes again with big contracts that you never should give out. I really hope the Sabres honestly never give a contract higher than 4 years again. I know I've said 5, I want 4. I can't stand like 7, 8 year deals. I can't stand them. I don't care. Even for Connor McDavid, I wouldn't want to do it. Honest to God, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. There's too much risk. There's too much drama that can happen, as we're seeing right now. We gave Jack a big contract. Right in the middle of that contract, right when he's coming into his prime years, drama, you see? And when you sign a contract, really you're signing something saying, I will play for you no matter what this long. That's what a contract is, okay? It's not halfway through it, well, we're not winning, so I want out, you know? That was part of the gamble, I'm just saying. So you know what, on that note, I think I'll stop the video there. I thought that was a really good point you brought up. And I actually checked out some of your Anxious Squid productions. It was kind of I'll leave a few notes later, but I was going through some of your videos. It's a fun site, folks. Go check it out, actually. You know, but good question. And I really do think, no, not at all. It doesn't affect us at all. If anything, it helps us, I believe. On that note, see you folks in the next video.